Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and then good day. So before we start our lab 5, let me share with you regarding of the equipments that will be used during the experiment. So if you see in the screen that currently this is a cut airbag ECU actuator. So this is a Unitrain eye experiment card using airbag ECU contain typical element of passive safety system in the modern motor vehicle electronics. So actually this is the kit that we will assemble in the rig, so to replicate what really happened during the collision. Okay, so basic technical spec is the voltage input is about plus 15 volt. Function group, so we got a LED for simulation the airbag, and then you get a reset button here, and then you get a integrate fault simulation for diagnostic exercise. So you can see the LED 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So the you got 10 LEDs to integrate, and then for simulation the airbag triggering. Okay, so the card is a represent the plan view of a vehicle fit with the following passive safety system. So actually we got the driver airbag. So here, driver airbag here. Okay, driver airbag LED, and then we got the passenger airbag. So passenger airbag LED here, and then we got side airbag for driver and passenger airbag. So side airbag, and then we got the head bag okay here, and then this is for the driver, and then this is side bag and head bag for the passenger, and then we also got two LED indicator for the belt here and then here, and then we also got a display of passenger seat, child seat detection seat, so seat config we got here. Okay, so during we conduct the test, the experiment, you can see that each of the LED will be turned on, and then it will replicate what really happened during the collision. Okay, so I will explain you after this and then the kit. Okay guys, so with me right now is a card airbag sensor. So this card is replicate the airbag sensor. So actually this is a similar unit. We're using the Unitrain experiment card airbag sensor. So it will represent selected parts of the airbag control unit as a complement to the card airbag ECU actuator that I explained previously. So basic technical spec is an input voltage and also a 15 volt, and then function there is for to as a crash sensor on the side catapult. So this is the catapult. Let me show the catapult. Okay, this is the catapult, we call it catapult. And then a pressure sensor to simulate of the internal pressure on the driver doors. So this is the driver doors pressure sensor. This is the pressure sensor, and then there's a switch of simulate of internal safety switch of safety sensor. So this is a safety sensor. So you got close and open. Okay, and then you got a switch for simulation of passenger seat of computer. So this is front seat vacant or child seat vacant, so you can choose. So all this switch will be used during our experiment after this. Okay, so basic explanation is an acceleration sensor is mounted on the catapult. So we got acceleration sensor inside this. We got okay, it's mounted on the catapult. It is accelerated with the catapult and strongly decelerated again on impact. A crash is simulated by the strong deceleration. So the sensor can be fit on the catapult in 90 degree step. In this way, you got front, rear, left, and right impact can sensor. So in this way, front, rear, side impact can be simulated. The voltage has been measured for the accelerator in X and Y direction, so can be tagged for analysis. So for the graph, so I will explain you during the experiment. Okay, the pressure sensor measure in the internal pressure in the driver doors in case of side impact, and hand pump is required for activation in the pressure sensor. So for our lab, we will not use this. Okay. So the safety switch or safety sensor integrated on the control unit. Safety sensor can be simulated by toggle switch close and open. So this is a safety sensor. You can close it or you can open it. Okay. So occupancy of the passenger seat is simulated by means of the toggle switch by 3 positions. Children installed. If you go to okay now, this is position is a children's seat is on, or passenger seat vacant. So switch that way, and then passenger seat they occupy front seat. So put it in the center. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning, good day. So for today we will conduct lab 2 airbag simulation. So the software that we will use is lab software. So lab software. Okay. Double click. So this is the software that we use, Lucas Null Lab Soft. Okay, and then okay. So and then you select automotive. Okay. So once complete, and then go to motor vehicle safety airbag and belt tightener. Okay, so and then select, and then you go to voltage and capacitor. Okay, so this is how you will assemble the test rig. So okay, let me show you how to assemble. Okay, first you need to connect the yellow wire to here, and then this is to UC. Okay, done. And then UC. Okay, and then for the blue one you will assemble at A minus, and then this one we will put at the ground. So this is the ground. So this is a UC, this is the ground. Okay, ground. So ground symbol, UC symbol. So UC symbol. Okay, so I put it. Okay, all's done, and then I will put the one. Okay, then already done, and then you can see the indicator is okay. Now the second set, this is for the ABS trigger or catapult. Okay, so I put okay, done. Okay, with me now we got a ABS sensor. We got the front, left, right and rear. Okay, so this is the catapult. So catapult is replicate the ABS when it is triggered. Okay, okay, so I will assemble. For now we will assemble the front. So front, you place it here, and then the blue. Okay, so if you see here, we got a 4 1 2 3 4 LED 1 2 1 2 1 2. So this is for the driver indicator, and then seat, and then this one is a passenger indicator, and then seat. Okay, this one is side airbag, and then this is a head airbag, and then this is a belt for driver, belt for passenger, and then this is a side airbag, and then this airbag. So after this, during we conduct the experiment, you can see that these LEDs will be light when the airbag is triggered. Okay, so for the airbag area, we got the close and open for the safety sensor. So for the table 1, you can notice that you need to fill up what will happen if you close the safety sensor or you open the safety sensor. Okay. Okay, so after we select the voltage capacitor, now go to instrument. Okay, go to measuring device, select oscilloscope. Okay, this is your virtual oscilloscope. So if you check your lab sheet, you need to set time for 5 millisecond, and then for the voltage, so this one we need to set as a 5 2 voltage, and then off the section B. Okay, so now on the trigger A, so since we're using A, so you can see that this area is light. Okay, so now the pre-trigger you need to set to 50. Okay, you can see that the cursor is moving on to center. Okay, why we put 250? Because we want it to center, and then you can see how the system is triggered. Okay, now and then move to, so now we need to check it, the trigger A voltage is about 3.7. So this is the trigger A axis. So we need to put it 3 seconds. So move it 3 seconds. So one table is similar to 2. So we need to move to around here. Okay, to replicate 3.7. Okay. So after we set the oscilloscope now, we go to the trigger or the catapult. So how you want to activate? So I will put it. Okay. So now it's open position. So pull it, and release it. Okay. Okay. Now after we complete for the table 1 crash sensor set front, so we then change to left. So left, you remove it. Then you, so this is left. Okay, so now change the surface sensor to close. Okay, and then you pull, then you release it. Okay, now open, you remove, close to open, and then repeat the same procedure. You pull, and then you release. Okay, now we change to right. So this is front, no right. So right. Okay. And then the stepping sensor to close. Okay, now we pull it, and then we release it. Okay. We open it. Open. Repeat the same procedure, and then we pull it and release it. For the table. Now the last one is for the table 1 is the rear. The rear, we repeat the same procedure. Okay, then we put it, and then change to close, and then now we push, and then we release it. Okay, done. And then now we select to open, and we repeat the same procedure. Okay, so and now if you can see that each time when we do the experiment, so you can see there's a change on the oscilloscope. So I will share the data after this, so you can see after between in my video. Okay, now we will do the data gathering for table 2. So first go to motor vehicle safety airbag and tighten it. Now and then go to safety motor vehicle, select, and then go to below, and then we take crash test. Okay, now we take the function of crash test. Okay, then select, and then we go to the side crash. Okay, trigger response of side crash. Okay, now you will see how we will assemble the wire. Okay, so this is based on the software show us. So after this I will show you how we put the wire into the system. Okay, before we start that, now we go to instrument. Okay, measuring device, oscilloscope. Okay, so if you see, you need to follow all the steps being shown here. So go to time division, okay, 2 milliseconds, and then this time switch on to volt, B to volt, this one is 2 volt. Okay, now the trigger change to 50. Okay, and then similar also change to 3.7. Okay. Okay, done. Okay, now we put the yellow wire to the A plus, and then another one is to UC point. Okay, another one is the blue one. The blue one to A minus. Okay, and then okay, now for the blue one we go to the ground. Okay, so another one is the yellow one, we go to B minus. Okay, okay, now okay, once we install the wire, so now we will conduct the simulation. So it's a quite a straightaway simulation. So we just put it and then scroll down. Okay, so okay, arrange your now you select this button, select it. Okay, the LED is bright, LED for the belt is on, LED for the side bag, airbag is on. Okay, just now we just want to get the graph for the capacitor voltage. So for now we want to get the voltage for the headbag. So now how to get it is from B plus, and then we put it at the headbag. Headbag. Okay, now after that we repeat to the simulation. We repeat the simulation and then go to and then select. Okay. So okay, this is the correct graph. Okay, so this is what really happened when for the headbag. Okay. Okay. For the side bag and for the belt, I will show you the data and then the diagram on the board after this. So you can see after this video lah. Okay. Okay. Thank you.